Rules by Cynthia Lord. Okay, so here's my question. Why was Catherine embarrassed by her brother? I forgot to write down the page. I'm sorry about that, but yeah.
Well, he's embarrassed because she doesn't want, like...
Wasn't that when she went over to her
She where Barbie was in the fish tank?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think she was embarrassed there because, like, sort of she has a really weird brother, and she's thinking, no one else's brother does this. It's only me, and I have all the bad luck and stuff like that.
I've seen a movie called Jinxed, and here's a connection. I know that's your job, but I've seen a movie called Jinxed, and this girl had like all the bad luck. She's like, I have the worst life, I have all the bad luck, and then there's this other girl that has always the good luck and everything like that.
Well, my connection is my dad was in a wheelchair when he got back surgery. So,
like who? Like
so, and then they saw someone in a wheelchair. So I was thinking, like, one of my family members were in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm. I have another question. Why was she sort of just like when the friend came over, like their neighbor came over, she was sort of just in awe.
What?
Why was she in awe when her friend came over? She was sort of just like really surprised, excited, but she wasn't like really showing anything until she went to the door and like opened it. She was just like standing there for like 5 seconds and then got the door, like sort of why.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why. So, but I was like wondering, did she want to miss the thing with Jason, or did she just do it to get a better friendship with
I think she did to get a better friendship with that girl, because she has been like starting to become like good friends with Jason. Yeah. Is it Jason? I think it's Johnson.
No, it's Jason. So for the summary. So for the summary, I think. So who did the summary?
Well,
I didn't know who did the summary.
I did connection. So the connection.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll always think of it too. Yeah. Well, I have another question.
Yeah.
Is it Justin, right?
It's Jason.
Jason. Okay. When Jason, I think it was like sort of sweet that Jason brought her flowers. Like I mean, not flowers. Foods for her guinea pigs. Like that's. And I think it's also nice that she brought him a guinea pig, because he can't really come over and like get a guinea pig, because he can't really take much care of it, because he can't really.
She showed him it, right?
Yeah, he was like petting it, and that was sweet.
I think that what at the end of the story, I think that David, I think that Catherine would be proud that she has like a brother
and a friend.
Yeah, and that is like.
Wait, we weren't supposed to read the end yet.
No, I'm not. At the end of this. Yeah, like sharing just kind of like sharing a moment with her, and sharing something like small and special, like with her brother. Just like it would be just like her. And and then just having a brother that is like that, I think that she'll be proud, and that would be enough for her. Like that's enough to have like a brother that's like that. Because she thought like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of David. I think that she's gonna be proud that she has a brother that is just it. So. I had a question, but I totally just forgot it.
Okay. Oh. Well, we have our summary could be. You just paused, girl. No, it's gone. Alright. So.
Okay, Hannah, that was not necessary.
No, I'm just saying you paused it. Okay. I think the summary.
Can we trim it?
It's
you
fine.
guys, keep going.
It's I think we could sort of be like.
Question. Well, maybe like. Well, that is Rules by Cynthia
We
Lord.
have a question.
Oh,
I know the summary now. Sorry. The summary could be you might want to pass up something, but if you pass it up, it has to be for a very good reason. Like she passed up going to see Jason, and to meet one of her friends.
and I also had a question. I was sort of confused why she just did, like I know she did it for a better friendship, but like they saw Jason anyway. Why couldn't she just say like I sort of have to go now or something?
Well, I sort of think the only reason why she said that was because she didn't want to sort of like do that to her neighbor. She wants to like meet her neighbor and everything. Like if you had a friend come over and you have like somebody named Jonathan, it's not.
Jason.
I didn't say Jason. I said if you had a friend named Jonathan.
Okay.
So if you had a neighbor that moved in named Kyle, would you want to play with Kyle or do you want to go see Jonathan? Like you haven't met Kyle
Yeah.
yet. Like what would you want to
Yeah.
do? Which one would you really want to do? Go see Jonathan or
Kyle.
meet Kyle? See, like people have all different instincts, and like sometimes people are like, that's really odd. Why would somebody do that? But then when they look at themselves and say, what would I do? They get the same answer usually as the book or the movie or whatever the person says.
Yeah. So I think that. Yeah. I agree. So that's.
I would pick my next door neighbor because I haven't met them. But you do get to see him every therapy day. It's not like it's the worst missing one day.
Yeah. I know, but Christy also lives like next door, so. Oh, well, that's Rules by Cynthia Lord.
I'm sorry, I'm making a song, but I do because
Okay.
I think I'll let you know. So there's this book that there's this show that this girl she always got to school and like everything was perfectly fine. And she got sick one day, but she didn't want to miss school because she got to school every single day. So she didn't pass up the day of missing school, so she tried to go to school. And she gave everybody a virus.
Yes, like I saw that show. Like when her name was Lindy, and then like she didn't want to mix school because she had a perfect
Attendance record.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like if there's something
You
like
wanna
wrong that you can't go for it, then don't do it.
Yeah.
If there's an option, you pick which option. If there's a real like good reason why you had to pass it up, that's why.
Okay. So is that it?
I think so. Let me see. That is it.
This is Rules by Cynthia Lord.